Hey everybody, it's Kika, your lifestyle blogger, and today we are going to talk about spooky interior designs. Yes, it is time to address the elephant in the room, and we all know that some interior design themes are just not getting it. So I'm going to go through and show you some pictures of some interior design disasters, and I hope that you don't make these mistakes. Let's talk about this first one. Um, this is the first common mistake that people make. They don't do the research as far as picking out the rug, and you got to be really careful because older people or people that have vision problems and things like that, this could be a disaster waiting to happen, especially when you put it on stairs and you're going down the stairs. It gets a little confusing on where you need to step, where you need to walk. Are you going down? Are you going up? Is it a smooth surface? I don't know. I can't even see on this design the grooves of the steps, so I don't even know when to take a step down or up for that matter. So this is a design disaster. Do not get rugs like this and put them on your steps. Stick with a solid color or define your steps. Each step needs to be defined. That's very, very important. Okay, so here's another one. Pink. I don't know who in the world would get fuchsia or pink for their outdoor furniture seating, but to get it in the form of like a balloon like substance, I think this is kind of like the feeling of when you have those little volleyballs that you play with, the little light climb or kickballs that kids usually play with. But anyway, if you have anybody that's over like 200 pounds, I'll put it this way, 300 pounds, they can forget about sitting on this furniture. Your furniture is going to be gone, deflated, absolutely gone. So this is not, I mean, and then you do the couch, the chairs, and the table. I just think this is just too much. This is like kid furniture, something that should be in a kid's room. Do not buy this and put this in your backyard. And I think some of those sites like Temu or some of those different sites have this kind of stuff. And sometimes people are thinking, oh, this is just easy. It's cheap. I could just blow it up, put it in my backyard. First of all, if you get a real good gust of wind, it's going to blow away. So forget it. Do not do that unless you have something weighted to hold it down. You know what? I wouldn't even do it at all. I'm not even going to give you no excuses. This furniture, there's absolutely no excuse for buying anything like this. So do not do it. Okay, so this next design, it has my head hurting. I just don't know who would think of all these colors in their brain and then put it together with all these swirly lines and designs. You know, in interior design, you gotta have 5 colors is enough. 5 is actually too much. 4 to 5 colors is good, especially if you're using one very sparingly, like for your pop of color. But you don't want too many dominant prime pops of color because it gets too busy. And then when you have too many patterns going on, it gets too busy. So your pattern should actually be a focal. So that should be your focal in your room. And then your pop of color should actually be another focal. Those are the only 2 focals that you have. Putting like 3 different prime colors together and 3 different patterns, that's just too much and too busy and too overwhelming. And a person that has panic attacks, guarantee they will have a panic attack in this spot, or if there's some mental illness going on, um, it is not going to be good in this space. So design for what you need for your family, for rest, for relaxation. This right here is just too busy. This is saying, keep me up, fun house, let's play, let's jump off those banisters and have a good time. That's what this design is telling me. So try to stay away from all of that unless you are looking for that kind of reaction. Okay, so the next one is the bathroom. Oh, first of all, why you would put 2 toilets together is beyond me. I know one you go number one, no one you go number two, but having them together and up on a pedestal has me a little concerned, very concerned. I don't know why anybody would do that. So anyway, and then the it's too busy in here. The colors are kind of subtle, so that's okay, I guess. But the tile just everywhere, the floor, the ceiling, oh my goodness. I am just really, really confusing the space. This space just kind of reams not cleanly to me. Like, I wouldn't want to go in there and go to the bathroom. I don't know. It's just not right. So don't do this in your design scheme, please, please. Okay, here we go with another toilet on the pedestal design. This one is pretty interesting because you have to walk up some steps and then you can sit down on your throne. Now, I just don't know the logic of this or why somebody would do something like this. Please don't do this. This next toilet one, it looks like somebody really loves butterflies and they had to have it all on their toilet, all on the seat. I don't know. I would not sit down on a toilet that looks like this. I would be wondering how in the world did these butterflies get in my house and why are they attracted to my toilet? That's the first thought would be on my mind. And this one. The door is upside down. Now, I heard of people having trouble seeing and they may be off and put the door on a little crooked or whatever, but to put the whole door on upside down, boy oh boy, you had to have a few drinks when you did this design because that is beyond me. And now this one. So when you first look at it, you're like, oh, that's a nice like over the stove design. I like that. But then when you look close, you realize it's a piano. Huh? A piano? Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video about the crazy interior design themes. I am still having heart palpitations from looking at that. That was really, really interesting. Now, I'm no design expert, but I do know good taste when I see it. And some things just don't make logical sense. Like in people's brain of what they're thinking and what they're trying to create. Some people just can't do it. They just don't have the capacity to do that. And that's why you hire an interior designer. Trust me, it will go a long way and save you a lot of heartache and headache if you do it the right way the first time. So, keep watching. More video footage coming.